Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In this case, we're going to do something less exciting. We're going to kill Woodies. In order to get there, you need to go to to go to the south of and to the left of the field. The Woodies are a custom, I believe it is, monsters that give you a lot of experience. In this case, I should have uploaded this video like weeks ago, but we're not late. If you can see where I have a really expensive gear, trying to simulate the lag of gears when I was leveling here at my level 80 something. The only expensive thing here is the actual knuckle. What you can do, what I did, is get engineered to level 10. There's a few tricks. I believe it probably in the description how to get to level 10. And I made water knuckle, and it was doing pretty good. Of course, this does more damage, but it was good. So if you saw my gear is just not good, it's just, let's say, beginners. I actually had that before, besides the Frico, and they die super easily. Probably because I'm level 93. But they require some sort of high APM, because if you cast an ability, any ability on these monsters, they will immediately go into hiding. But if you happen to cast an ability that does damage right after, they will try to hide. They hide there, but I still manage to hit them. So you will see later in the video that they will hide, and I will need to attack again, use dragon combo again to start the loop of the combos. But they are really low level. See there, they try to hide and interrupt my combo loops. So they're low level. These monsters are easily sellable. At level 80, they actually give a really good amount of experience. Here I was showing that I have another mace that if knuckle, that if you also want, you can also kill pitmans. I leveled from level 83 to 86 or something like that, killing pitman onlys, and it was super cheap. I have a glorious, not a glorious, a fist with just a random mod, and I was killing them in a really good tempo. It was really good XP, and at the moment the loots were pretty good. It was at the beginning of the server, I believe, or 2 weeks after. So back to Woodies. They are fire, small, have a really high defense, and they're fast. They have a skill called Throw Stone. They throw it to you. You have a chance to get stunned. They also have AC, blind, and sleep. They're pretty annoying. You have to be really careful. If you happen to fight more than 2 or 3, if you get stunned or worse, sleep, you will die. So they're small but dangerous. That's what she said. So another monster here is Waste Stealth. Avoid those guys unless you're gear. I was not gear, as you can see, so I'm not going to kill them. But with a fire weapon, armor, Raedric, and Quiet Touch, you can actually solo them. It will take a while, but the XP is really good. Later on, when I manage to reset my skills and get a Quiet Touch, I'm going to adventure myself in Aimback Dungeon 2. So expect that video later, probably in a week, if the patch goes well, or if the ad doesn't remember to get the tickets. So Woodies have a lot of defense. Yesterday I made a new champion. I was trying to make it for, oh yeah, I'm actually commentating this video, and I'm not doing the cast at the same time. I'm not talking and what I'm playing, I mean. So yesterday I was playing with this new champion. I wanted to make it finger offensive, knuckle boost, knuckle arrow on the other, and I didn't like it. Probably I need to test it some more, but after, I mean, from playing combo to move into that is like, ugh, you know. I hope you get my reaction to it. But pretty much I don't like it. But I was to investigate of 20k, and it was pretty cool. It was a lot of damage. So, like I said, this is a commentary video. These guys were paid actors because I had exactly 2 leaves. So, paid actors, of course. Just kidding. They happen to be there. I happen to be 2 leaves, and I have to. That party in needs. You gotta be friendly to everyone, guys. You give to don't receive, and you've received. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, and have many words and eloquent. Okay, what I was saying. Oh, if you see in this video or later on, I'm going to spawn a lot of refresh. The reasoning of that is that it makes it easier from combo when I'm luring from one to another. If I'm using chain crush combo, that skill is going to pretty much give me a lot of animation, and in order to get rid of that animation, you have to use refresh or another illegal things. So with refresh, if you see here, I might not here, but later on, it will make me stop doing that animation, and I continually spam the loop on other monsters. I think at this point I was using energizing, or before I didn't notice, and I changed to revitalize. There's been a few comments on the Acolyte channel. Which one is better? Actually, the 2 of them are super good. I will say that the energizing is just way too good when you have a lot of flee. Look at that. I got stunned. I mean, yes, a stunned and a slept. Jesus Christ. And you cannot clear sleep with the gentle touch. You gotta be careful. So on the Acolyte, they were discussing about which one was better, either energizing or revitalize. At the moment, like I said, I am not experienced with a flea monk. Never did in the old server or on this one. And I think it's pretty good with energizing, because you will barely get hit. Your damage will be higher because you have more agility, aka more APM. More APM, the more combos you will do, and the more damage with the agility on your combos. So Flea Monk is actually a better 1v1 and a kill speed. This type of monk that I'm doing, which is a vitality one, is kind of slow, or at least less quicker than the other. So energizing is good there because you will barely get hit. In this case, that I don't have the 3 billion flee that the other build has. I regenerate my HP by using the revitalize. If you haven't heard me enough, revitalize gives you 10% of your maximum HP, no matter the condition, every 5 seconds. It's freaking good. I love it. Also, on top of that, you have Green Touch, which heals you by, I think it's a base plus your maximum HP. I don't remember exactly, but it heals like 20% by also clearing your status. It's pretty good. Pretty good. So at this point, if you can see on the video, I was spamming refresh, I believe. I'm finding more than one. I decide to be a little more YOLO, even with poor gears. the best way of learning is by dying, trying, you know? And that's how I learn. Dying many times when like trying to do this crazy shit. Crazy stuff. Sorry, I got my French. And see, every chain crush combo, every kill, after every kill I use refresh. Refresh. I stopped killing the pitmans. Every time there's a pitman, I think I waste too much time. I don't give too many loots. The car isn't expensive anymore. And the branches are good, but I don't think I need it. Someone was recommending me. Never mind, I changed my mind in the video, I guess. Someone was recommending in the Golden Acolyte chat to use a branch with a Savage Baby or whatever card. The stun stacking is really good, but what I don't like is that it's a maze. Maze means less APM. So, like I said, you want to go YOLO. I know my limits, so I'm not going to 5-5 Woodies at the same time. I know they can just murder me for these Jones, these little bastards. So that's pretty much the whole video. Me killing, refresh, killing, refresh, refresh and killing. So what else can I say? Nobody has asked me this before, but I want to say it anyways. Why do I spam cold spirits instead of using sand, you know? Well, the answer is simple. I used to play Nova Roam. It's a renewable server that died thanks to gravity. Rest in peace. Well, in that server, in PvP, in Suras, the sand casting was actually super slow. It was not recommended to use because it will take longer casting that to get your spirits rather than using cold spirits. And since there is Tiger Cannon, Gate of Hells, you could get away with it by casting cold spirits. You have no higher cast than the other. So if it was a matter of like kiting away, getting the spirits, kiting away, getting the spirits, I almost died there. And I don't know, I got used to it. And I don't think I will change it. I think it's even faster sometimes. Like instead of waiting, let's say 2 seconds to get your sand for only 3 spirits that you need, you can get all the spirits in 2 seconds. Well, sorry, less than 2 seconds. Because the fast is really quick with a decent amount of dex and the blessing. Ouchies. If I was not level 93, I will have 100% died to it. So yeah, I used to play Sura PvP. I was awful of it, but I really liked it. It was really enjoyable. Pretty cool. So now I get to stick to the PvE. It's pretty sick. So let's talk about the gears. The gears are really simple for my recommendation. Even if you go either combo a bruiser or combo flea, the best way to go is by using dragon set. The dragon set give all the magic defense that you need, all the flea and agility that you need, and they're really cheap. If you happen to get a really cheap one, you can start with that theme. If you happen to want a stronger set, you can get good with the stats. The best recommendation for those are either flee, defense, magic decent preferably, neutral reduction, and probably SP reduction if you want, but it's not necessary. As long as you have a good knuckle, you won't have SP problems. And as you saw, I have all the elements and the freaking avatar as a champion. And I will recommend you to work on that as well. Try to get a really simple gear. Let's say a dragon set +4 with just elemental armor cards, or maybe or harpy because they're cheap, or you can just stay with an Odin blessing. Balisman 2 by their boots, it's fine too. They're cheap too, besides the Odin blessing. You can go with that. Honestly, that's what I would recommend. And just work on the knuckles. Focus on the knuckles that you want to level. The best 3 recommendation places that you can go is 1, you can level here until the 83, 85. Around that level is fine. Or instead, if you're a new champion as well, you can go to pit vents. As you saw, you have to only kite in, kite out, or you can just take the damage. Oh shit, we're running out of the time. The bit is over. Well, okay. Well, I'm about to be. Shit, what I was saying. So, get a knuckle with 2 cards. If you're going for the magma fist, you are going to need a cow card. Do not get the baby desert wolf. The cow give an extra 15 attack, which is way better. In the end, you want to have a good knuckle. If your knuckle is like a +4, weak, about to break, crying, and then just you can go for 2 baby desert wolf and keep the cows for later. So I will talk this probably later in another video. I didn't see the time. We're running out of time. So I was selling the gears and I noticed I got this thing. I don't know if it's been worth, but it's good. I never got it before. 70k for 15 minutes is not bad. So I guess bye bye. Oh wow, it's late. Ciao. Bye bye.